She's the granddaughter of George H.W. Bush and the daughter-in-law of fashion designer Ralph Lauren. But former fashion model Lauren Bush Lauren is more than a pretty face. Her philanthropic efforts have garnered national acclaim, and 15 News was able to speak with her recently during a visit to Southfield to give the keynote speech for the National Council of Jewish Women, otherwise known as NCJW Vision Awards. Though young in years, Lauren Bush Lauren has lived a full life. In the past, the Princeton graduate has appeared on the cover of publications such as Vogue Australia, Glamour, and Town & Country. She was selected as a 2009 Fortune magazine Most Powerful Woman Entrepreneur, was named 2010 Inc. magazine's 30 Under 30 list, and received the 2010 Accessories Council Humanitarian Award, as well as a 2011 Fashion Group International Humanitarian Award. But it is the work with her philanthropic organization, FEED, that is closest to her heart.
I started FEED, it actually came from a simple idea I had when I was a student in college. And I had the awesome, life-changing experience of traveling around the world with the UN World Food Program. And through that, really learned and saw firsthand the issue of hunger and poverty that so many live with, I mean, hundreds of millions of people. And I wanted to do something and give back. And that's why I started FEED. I wanted a way for everyone, especially young people, to engage in the fight to end world hunger, which can be very overwhelming and a huge sort of faraway issue, but in fact, it's very solvable.
One major component to the FEED experience are the FEED bags, which are very prominent accessories wherever Lauren Bush Lauren appears.
The whole FEED model is we are a social business, and for every product we sell, mainly bags, we're able to give meals. So it's a way for consumers to become donors in a very tangible and meaningful way. So instead of selling a product and saying a percentage of proceeds or profits will benefit this cause or that, we're saying this bag is feeding a child in school for a year, giving a child micronutrient powder for a year. So again, it's very tangible. I have one. I happen to have one with me. So this is the FEED One bag. So this is, we tend to use organic cotton and natural burlap. It has a 1 on it, which signifies this bag feeds one child in school for 1 year, when sold.
Though Lauren enjoyed a successful modeling career, she was bitten by the philanthropy bug.
I started modeling when I was in high school, and I did it throughout college. And when I graduated from college 6 years ago, I said no more. So I really enjoyed modeling, and it was a wonderful way for me to get introduced to the fashion industry, which I really love, and I loved working with designers and different photographers. But ultimately, it was never what I wanted to do with my life, and I'm excited that I was able to transition out of that into doing FEED and my philanthropic work full-time.
Lauren is married to David Lauren, son of fashion designer Ralph Lauren. This union has given her the needed support to fully embrace her philanthropic efforts.
No, my husband David has been wonderful and so supportive from the beginning. Actually, on one of our first dates, I had the idea for the FEED bag, and I sort of picked his brain, and he gave me a lot of really great advice and helped guide me in those initial sort of startup moments. And yeah, his father's Ralph Lauren. He's a wonderful man and a wonderful designer, and I just feel very lucky to be married to someone who I love and respect.
As for the future, Lauren will look to continue to forge new approaches to 21st century philanthropy.
I hope attendees, take away maybe a new perspective on philanthropy and a new approach. I think that's the most unique thing about FEED, is that we're really raising a lot of money. We've been able to give 60 million school meals to kids around the world simply through the sale of products and through kind of strategic partnerships. So I hope that's inspiring to those out there and maybe gives them a new way to think about what they're doing.
To learn more about Lauren Bush Lauren's philanthropic endeavors, visit feedprojects.com.